Another edition of i2i Live, where we talk about all the Disney news for the previous week. This time, we're broadcasting from two different channels. Last time we did Facebook and Twitter all at the same time. Now we're doing Facebook and YouTube. So it's a little bit different because we're having to look up a little bit now at this screen.
At least you can't see my double chins if you look up.
So you're a little bit happy about this now?
Yeah, I like this.
That you don't have to worry about that anymore? Which, by the way, you don't have one, so...
That's a good
I
answer, but...
I feel like I should say that on camera.
The cookies that I ate tonight will feel differently.
Well, all the delicious food that we ate tonight, you know, they can't see my gut down here, so this is like a really good view right here because nobody can see below right here.
It's true. We could look very skinny.
We could look very skinny. Anyway, enough about our personal life. If this is your first time watching, what we've been doing for the last few weeks, since probably almost the beginning of the year, is doing a live show on Thursday nights on different social media platforms tonight, YouTube and Facebook, as we said. And we like to talk about some of the Disney news that dropped for the week or anything that's happened on our channel. Really, it's just a way for us to kind of connect with you guys, to see if you want to be part of the show, ask us questions, comments, and get your input on the show. And even if you don't, we're going to be sitting here chatting away, so you might as well...
We're here regardless.
You might as well join in on the fun. So, that being said, Jessica, what's on your mind this week in Disney news? Should I, without even going to our cheat sheet, is there something on your mind?
Let's talk about the decapitations.
The decapitations?
Because I don't really know what happened. I just know that there were some decapitations at Disney World.
Well, not decapitations, like as in the... I like holding the pen. It makes me feel like official, like I'm on a news segment or something like that.
The funny thing is, the pen is so little, like it doesn't even show up hardly.
You know who Lee Corso is? Like College Game Day? He has the pen all the time. It's like, not so fast, my friend. Anyway.
He also has a visor.
No, he doesn't. That's Steve Spurrier.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, my goodness.
Lee Corso is the guy on Game Day.
Yes.
Right, that puts the helmet on.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it now.
They're both old white men.
Well, it doesn't really matter what they are, but they're just weird. Anyway, what we're going to talk about is a bunch of different various things, but Jessica wants to start with the decapitations.
Exciting news, because I don't know anything. All I know is that Ursula and some other animatronic lost their heads.
Yes, they did.
But I don't know why and how, like... I don't know anything.
I don't think anybody really knows how they lost their heads just yet. So, like, at Walt Disney World, if you've been recently, if you haven't, there's a ride called, and it's the Little Mermaid ride.
Okay.
And you know about this. Why are you saying okay like you don't know?
Because I don't know anything about the decapitations. Keep going.
Ursula is in maybe like the midway part of this ride. Do you remember where she's...
Just tell me how she got decapitated. That's all I care about.
We don't know how she got decapitated at all. Like, we just know that...
So, like, somebody was riding along in the little, like, shell thing, and just Ursula's head was gone. Yeah,
so basically I saw...
Like, I feel like this is a conspiracy theory. Like, either somebody did this on purpose, like a disgruntled employee, or... I don't have a B. Now that I think about it. I'm just thinking, like, it's really too convenient that two animatronics, not people, but two things in Disney World would lose their heads in the same day. It was the same day, right?
Yeah, well, the second...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is too stinking, like... I don't know. I feel like it's too convenient.
Well, I mean, the weird thing about it is that two different things, the Pirates Auctioneer being the second one, happening on the same day. Just one of these things happening is bad, but two of them in the same day.
Yeah, and was it like how did this... it's far too convenient, and I love the Alice in Wonderland reference, because it's exactly right. Like, off with their heads. Like, I'm mad. I don't want to work here anymore. Ka-ching! I'm done.
Keith is a friend from Momentum Workshop when I went to down in Disney World. So yeah, off with their heads, man. I mean, really, that is what this week's theme was.
So essentially, the one thing that I wanted to talk about this week, you know nothing.
All I know is I saw an image of Ursula. That's the only one I saw. I didn't see the Auctioneer one.
Okay.
With her head hanging down like this. So if you're Ursula, your head would be like hanging down right here.
I think that's probably a little traumatic for these children.
Yeah.
That were on the ride. Like, I wouldn't want my child. I mean, I don't have a child, but I wouldn't want them to see that if I did.
Well, I mean, it's kind of scary, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of funny as well, because think about it. You come around the corner, because, you know, it's like a little loop when you come to see Ursula.
Poor Ursula.
And then you just see her still doing her little thing, like she's still like acting.
That is creepy.
That is really creepy.
Like, that would give me nightmares, for real.
And Keith says, and the Yeti still doesn't work. Hashtag conspiracy.
The Yeti, what is that?
The Yeti from
From the ride.
From the ride. Which ride is it? We're gonna see
Expedition Everest.
You're gonna see if she can actually come up with this one.
Thanks, Kyle.
But yeah, does this concern you at all that maybe the Magic Kingdom?
But rides? I don't know the conspiracy on the Yeti.
He's being funny. He's just saying that the Yeti breaking down, never being fixed, everything's just going. He's just being funny.
But what are you talking about? Okay, I feel
the Yeti on the Expedition Everest rise. Right.
Yes,
so
at the top.
He's supposed to actually like reach forward and do all this kind of movement stuff.
How would I know that? That's not common knowledge.
Okay, so newsflash for Jessica: Yeti in Expedition Everest is supposed to move.
Okay.
But
now I understand.
Now that's why we call him, remember, Disco Yeti, the concept we talked about, because he has the strobe lights.
Vaguely, we did talk about that.
So the strobe lights are going to simulate movement, but let's be honest, it really doesn't. So he's just being funny, saying that everything's breaking down.
I mean, I get the quip. I just didn't know what the Yeti not working was.
I got something itching my nose, and I don't know what it is.
It's probably your brain falling out of your head.
Oh my goodness, shots fired already tonight.
So it is far too convenient, and there's like obviously a big cover up. I mean, Disney isn't telling us what happened. They're not saying, oh, some child jumped out of a ride and knocked over Ursula's head.
Somebody in the comment section tell us.
Something happened.
Well, I think it's probably just one of those weird coincidences.
No. Things like that don't happen in a coincidence. There is no stinking way that two things on the same day are going to lose their heads. Like, yeah, maybe an arm, maybe a leg, but I'm just saying, like, you were wrong. If you didn't learn anything else, you were wrong.
So I would say that we need to come to you for all conspiracy theories.
Just Disney related. I don't know anything else. Don't ask me about conspiracy theories about anything else.
Okay, well, I posed a question to everybody on Facebook and Twitter, whether or not they would rather lose, like, just let's say, for instance, this was like an irreversible problem, had to go away, and they had to like do something to fix it. But Ursula wasn't going to be back, or the auctioneer in the Pirates of the Caribbean, which was going to be gone. Interesting results from our poll results on
what do we get?
On Facebook.
Wait, don't tell me the results yet. What would you want?
I mean, I like the Ursula's better, to be honest.
Well, duh.
It's like it's newer.
It's Little Mermaid.
But then there's Pirates of the Caribbean, which is nostalgic. It's one of the things. It's
dirty and smelly and gross.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Facebook poll. We took 100% would rather lose the auctioneer, Ursula. However.
Wait. Auctioneer Ursula.
I'm sorry, would rather lose the auctioneer than Ursula.
Instead of Ursula. Yes, I 100% agree with that.
However, interesting enough, on Twitter, 38% would rather keep the auctioneer.
There's your people.
And then 62% would rather lose Ursula. I found that very interesting on Twitter. I seriously thought this was going to be like a slam dunk Ursula all the way. Wait, what? Is the things wrong?
You contradicted yourself again, but it's okay.
I'm sorry. Basically, all you need to know is on Twitter, everybody would rather lose Ursula than the auctioneer.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. And on Facebook, it was 100% we'd rather keep Ursula.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Just, the auctioneer is fine, but that whole ride needs a redo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's old. It's decrepit. It smells like mold.
I love the smell of the Pirates.
Of mold!
It's not mold. They clean that on a regular basis, right?
I know, but it still smells like mold.
And they go in there and they spruce up the fake hair on the mannequin and the animatronics and all that kind of stuff.
What if that was your job?
I think that'd be awesome.
Your job at Disney was go brush the fake hair.
Keith says has to be the auctioneer. Ursula is just too important to the story.
Thank you.
Nobody would miss the auctioneer after a while.
Nobody cares about the auctioneer.
And not that
I mean, he's great. It's fine. It's whatever. But Ursula is she's the crux of the story. Without Ursula, you have no plot point. You just have Ariel who loses her voice because she got laryngitis and then meets a man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Congrats. That's a Tuesday.
Keith brings up another good point. Replace all of them with the redhead. So I really don't want to get into the controversy this night because I don't know if you're aware of this, but they were replaced.
I like controversies. Let's do it.
Well, I don't know if it's probably the best thing because I don't want to offend anybody, but the redhead, they say we wants the redhead because they're auctioning off the women of the town and that's
in Pirates.
Yeah, so basically it's human trafficking. It's being funny, but it's correct to the times.
Look at you knowing stuff.
I mean, just saying I know a few things.
You need a new co-host because I'm terrible.
No, but you're just here for the entertainment value. That's all it is.
Oh, great.
But there's actually going to replace the current auctioneer with a female auctioneer.
With a redhead female auctioneer?
It's the redhead. The redhead is becoming the auctioneer, but they're not auctioning people off anymore. They're just auctioning off possessions. Well, you know. So there has been controversy out there. Love Family Productions, thank you. We appreciate that when you find us humorous.
It's your face.
Well. Thanks. See what y'all do? Y'all get her stirred up, and then it just becomes a bash Kyle fest.
No, it doesn't. I love you, but you're just.
I'm gonna adjust this just real quick, just to make sure we don't have to look at our foreheads the entire time.
Oh God.
I know it's gonna go bad. No, maybe I should just. We're gonna leave it alone. We'll just sit back a little bit. Now we're like a little bit down here. We can fix this live. We're doing this for the first time. We're gonna fix it. How about this? There we go. That's a little bit better.
So anyway, okay. So moving on. What's next on our list?
Okay. So we talked about the decapitated. I can't say it.
I'm just gonna wait.
Keith says the redheads of the Caribbean. Keith, we were adjusting the YouTube. You're watching on Facebook. We got two different feeds going at the same time, so that's why we were adjusting that. You were looking at my double chin as I reached over there to fix that. Other thing I wanted to talk about, and this is more for me than anything else, is the Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer. Huge surprise this week. I seriously didn't think we were going to get the Wasp. I did it backwards. The Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer.
You can make your own name.
I didn't think we were going to get that until maybe. I think it comes out in July or late June.
That was going to be my question, is when does this movie even come out?
So I was thinking March-ish maybe, you know, after, because I think we've got Black Panther coming up next, then Wrinkle in Time. And I was thinking maybe it would come with the Wrinkle in Time movie, you know, be a trailer there, but...
So why don't they release these big trailers, during the Super Bowl? I thought, is that not a thing anymore?
Well, interesting enough, I think that's where everybody's theory is that's where the Han Solo movie trailer is.
That's right. I did hear that.
But my question, though, is why is it so late? Why are we seeing... Because the Han Solo movie comes out right before the Ant-Man movie. So why are they doing this trailer before?
For real?
Yeah. So I don't know.
But are we really sure that the Han Solo movie is going to come out then? Because, I mean, after all the controversy with that, is it a guarantee that it's going to come out then?
It is a guarantee because it's done. The movie's done. They just haven't released anything yet.
But just because the movie's done doesn't mean that they're going to release it.
Well, Jessica does bring up an interesting point, is that the Han Solo movie is more... Why don't you scoot this way so they can see you in the YouTube just a little bit more, since I messed up the feed there. But, you know, there's been rumors that the Solo movie might get pushed back.
Right.
Might get... pushed to another year. No, it's not going to get cut. If it was going to get cut, they would, when they changed.
Could you imagine the riots? Let's just be real. There's a lot of bad things going on in America right now and in the world. But the riots, if they cut the Han Solo movie, that would kind of be comical. A bunch of people out there with, lightsabers and
I don't think it'd be as big of a deal as you think it is, because there's a lot of people that really don't want this movie made.
Oh, well, then maybe they should cut it anyway and then save me from having to go see it.
I want this trailer. Keith, like you said, we wants the redhead. We wants the trailer. That's what I want right now. Okay. I wants the trailer for Solo. But anyway, back to Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Sorry, that was my bad. Just took us on a big detour.
We call that a dovetail, where you just, have one thing and then all of a sudden you're just going off in another direction. Ant-Man and the Wasp, we did a poll on Facebook and Twitter to see if you guys liked the trailer. 100% across the board. Everybody liked it. I didn't see much in there to dislike, to be honest. Our biggest question was coming out of it. And if you haven't, go check out our reaction to the trailer on our YouTube channel. It's pretty funny seeing some of her reactions to these type of things, because she knows nothing about this. I'm not that...
I mean, this should just literally... We should change our YouTube channel to Jessica Knows Nothing. And just show me all of these things that I know nothing about. And that's basically our channel as is.
But that's the concept of i2i. Not only is it a reference to the Goofy movie.
I know nothing and I do.
No, you are seeing it through a perspective of someone who's not very well entrenched in the Disney lore, whereas I am very entrenched. Probably too much to a fault. Let's be honest here. I mean, have you seen this? Well, you can't see the thing behind me completely, but this is just covered with Star Wars, Marvel, Disney stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I really liked the trailer. What did you think about it?
I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I had no idea who Ant-Man was, so seeing Paul Rudd was the best surprise ever, because I love him. I think he's hilarious. I've loved all the other movies that I've seen him in. So that was a nice surprise, and it didn't look scary. Like, to me, Black Panther still looks a little scary and a little intense. Well, it's got a lot more action than I was anticipating.
Says Love Family Productions says Jessica knows nothing. Don't worry, I'm Jessica too. I know nothing. So you're not alone. You're not alone out there. Okay. I mean, this is why I drug her in, because it's more, to me, it's more fun to take someone. Together. Yeah. See, to just like when we went to Disney World for the first time together 6 years ago.
And Kyle had spreadsheets in Disney.
I'm the planner.
No. Spreadsheets. Everybody else is walking around with their Mickey ice cream and their strollers, and they're having a good time. And Kyle's like, where's your spreadsheet? What are we supposed to be doing? It's 10:42. Yeah.
I mean, I was ready to go. I was ready to have fun, and I was excited.
I left with a fever.
She did.
Literally left Disney World with a fever because of Kyle.
She said our chemistry and interaction together makes it funny. Hey, if you think this is funny, you should see day-to-day life in this house. This is pretty common.
In the car together.
But all I'm saying is with Jessica, she can't even make it down the stairwell without falling.
You know what? That was one time. You break one bone falling down the stairs and you never get to live it down. I don't want to hear anything about it.
All right, we're off the Ant-Man and stuff again. Let's see.
Spreadsheets are fine. Spreadsheets are not meant for Disney World.
Keith asked what's wrong with, on Facebook, said what's wrong with
I use spreadsheets in my work life, but my opinion is that spreadsheets have no place in Disney World. Disney World is fun. Spreadsheets are not fun.
Okay, let me preface this by saying that the spreadsheet thing is I hadn't been to Disney World in a decade, and so I didn't want to miss a thing. And to my knowledge, when we took this trip on our 1-year anniversary, I was like, we're not coming back until we have kids, because Jessica will never want to do it. And so I was like, we're going to hit everything. We're going to eat at every place.
Like, he had been planning this trip for like 6 months. You know, I had no idea.
I was adjusting the spreadsheets on the fly in the hotel room at All-Star Sports.
Literally, like, he would have times, and this is when the ride is the least busy, and this is when we need to get another fast pass, and blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. I was just like, I just want Mickey ice cream and to ride the carousel.
Comments. He says, mine are color-coded and organized by location. Amen, brother.
Disney is militant. You need to have a plan. That is how Kyle does Disney.
But see, now that everyone's seen that my idea of it works, they ask me to plan the trips for them, don't they? Love Family Productions says we're the spreadsheet type as well. That went away before I get it, but it sounds like you guys are into spreadsheets as well. Now,
I'm not knocking that it's a good idea. You do a good job. Now that we don't have to actually have the physical spreadsheet that got wet because it rained the whole time we were there, it's better. But oh my gosh, that first year I was like, what is going on? This is our anniversary trip. We're supposed to be resting, and I was like, keep it up, you can drink water later. Let's go.
Hey.
It's a good thing I didn't need to take any unscheduled bathroom breaks, because that's not what it
worked. See what Keith says? That's a good man right there. He knows.
I'm just thinking, like,
Keith knows.
You know, you have to do this while we don't have children, because kids throw a wrench in all your plans. And, you know, they have meltdowns in the middle of the Magic Kingdom, and
all I'm going to say is we got the job done. I'm going to try again to bring this back.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So we can stop just joking on me. He says rest. There's no rest.
No, there's not. I don't know why I ever think I'm going to get rest on vacation with Kyle. Because it doesn't matter. We can go to the beach, and Kyle's like, oh, it's 4:04 in the morning. Let's get out on the beach.
Now, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. Oh, look, Clinton Autumn are watching. Well, hey, guys. He calls you Mrs. Butterhands if you don't know the...
So are you going to tell that reference?
No, we got to talk about this. We got to... You see this list? You see this list right here?
I also see that your phone battery is dying.
Yeah, the
show. Didn't plan ahead.
The show might end before it's even like over.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Hold on. Let's see what Autumn says. My mom obsessively made us a schedule too because she didn't want to miss anything. See, I'm not alone.
But they lost it. Autumn, you probably purposefully lost the schedule. That's what I should have done. I should have flushed that thing down the toilet. Okay.
Back to Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, I'm in charge. Now.
I want to talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was good. Like I said, Paul Rudd, that was a win.
So that's a win.
The Wasp girl flying, that was a win because she flies.
Just because she flies.
He needs a spreadsheet for your battery level.
I can't win.
I love it.
I can't win tonight. Whether it was technical problem, we were supposed to start about
this is the best
6 minutes early, and now it's just become Bash Kyle night. I don't.
No, it's not. We are honing in on your spreadsheet skills, and we think that you could use those in daily life.
No, I don't have enough time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Ant-Man, you tell me your thought.
I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not as entrenched with like Ant-Man stuff as I am the man Spider-Man.
The man
Spider-Man or stuff like that.
Would you name your child Spider-Man? Like
I name him Peter.
Oh wow.
Like, you know.
Would you name a dog Spider-Man?
Oh, you know, Parker maybe. A dog named Parker.
Clint says Bash Cow Night is the best.
Clint knows because we do this type of live show on another venture I have, and that's all they sit there and do is I try to sit there and talk about a particular college football team, and I can't do it because the people won't leave me alone.
But you know what? Clint,
sorry, got a little on the soapbox.
No, it's okay. Clint, you know what he tells me?
Keith says he's on my side. Keith knows.
Well, I'm on Clint and Autumn's side.
It's because he's got the
Kyle says, I got to break you down to build you up. So we're just going to help you grow by, you know, trimming those branches. Break you down a little bit.
I do want to talk about this one because I'm interested in this. I'm done with that. I do want to talk about this topic because I've always struggled with this one. Did you know Roger Rabbit's a Disney character?
No.
Yeah, he is a Disney character.
Since when?
Since forever.
So no.
As I
don't accept that.
As I understand the history, hashtag Team Jess. As I understand the history, Roger Rabbit was kind of created in the I forget when the movie came out.
It was before I was born. Right?
Well, I don't know. Anyway, somebody, Keith, Autumn, Clint, somebody look it up. When did Who Framed Roger Rabbit? When did that come out?
I think it was 87.
You may be right, but what I want to, it was created kind of as not to replace Mickey Mouse, but I guess they were kind of thinking at the time there needed to be another character that could kind of be as popular. And
89
1989 maybe? Love Family Production says. And it's Jessica Rabbit. But my question was, do we consider him a major Disney character? Now here at Walt Disney World, he's not. You'll see him on some merchandise and stuff, but is he like in Disneyland? You'll see him out there. And I remember watching like the Disneyland VHSs where you see
1988, the year I was born.
1988, did Keith come through? Yes, he did. So you guys were close, Love Family Productions, but 1988 is the time.
You didn't even say that I was close.
Who cares about you?
So I really thought that it was a cartoon character because don't we see him at Six Flags?
What is Mickey Mouse? That would be Bugs Bunny.
Oh, that's different people.
Oh my goodness. You see what I'm working with here? He says June 22nd, 1988.
Ooh, that's very specific.
So I
really thought, that's not the same.
No. I did a poll on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook poll said 100% no, they do not consider him a major Disney character. Twitter, again, some obviously convincing results, but some interesting things here. 20% yes, he is a major Disney character. 73% no, and I had an option to do his third one, so I did unsure 7%. So the consistency is that he's not. So I think that explains why you didn't see him come over to Walt Disney World and be entrenched over there.
Well, the other thing is, with the whole, let's be real, the whole Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing, it's not always child-friendly.
It is not.
There's a certain character that I share a name with, unfortunately,
as
that
Keith
does
pointed
not...
out.
Right. It does not... you don't think of family...
Keith says he was supposed to be the icon of MGM Studios.
That I could see.
Yeah. I guess I could have seen it at a time.
Yeah.
Like Figment and Epcot.
Oh,
no.
I do not... We're not talking about
Figment.
I freaking hate Figment.
I love Figment. Nobody needs to get on Figment. Love says, gotta run, put the kids to bed. If you're still alive, I'll be back. We'll probably be on
Good luck.
That's another few minutes, but thanks for watching if you're not back in time for us still being live.
Moving on, I don't want to talk about Figment.
We can do Figment on another night because,
I hate Figment.
Oh, Keith, that is a great point. I forgot about this. He says there's a lot of our Roger Rabbit gags still. Robert. There is, and I remember, I forget whose video I was watching, but they kind of went through all of the different ways you could see references to Roger Rabbit. Like there's a wall, like cartoon characters go through the brick wall. You see that outline. There's one of those. There's, I think, the car. There's a ton of them there. So I could definitely see him being at Hollywood. Well, it may not be Hollywood.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I know. Words are hard. I could definitely see him being at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I don't see him at Magic Kingdom, and obviously not at Animal Kingdom.
But you do see him at Disneyland a lot out in California.
Which, California Adventure, Disneyland, I could see that too.
I want to see how you see it at that Magic Kingdom.
Because California people are cool. I don't know.
I thought you didn't like Roger Rabbit.
I mean, I've never seen Roger Rabbit.
He has offices on Sunset Boulevard. Oh, okay. So
is that a real place?
Well, Sunset Boulevard is. Are you referring to Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios or the actual
or
Sunset?
the real Sunset? Because yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like the real life Sunset Boulevard, or just.
The only Sunset Boulevard I know is in Orlando, Florida, and it leads to the town.
Surely there has to be like a street named Sunset Boulevard.
I think that there
in
is.
The world.
That's why they modeled it after that. The only other things that because we went off on 5,000 different tangents, and I think my phone is about to, go away. In terms of battery power.
You're funny.
The other notes that we had for like Disney News for the week is that mobile dining is now going to be available for some of the Disney plans.
What does that mean?
So like the dining plan we've had before, you
Right.
can now order from your My Disney Experience app and
like
go
at Chick-fil-A.
No, from the Disney parks.
No, but like at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, like at Chick-fil-A. Now
like where
I
you
understand.
order
Yes.
and then you go up to the counter and you're like, cha-ching, this is my order.
Yeah. How does it again? Cha-ching, this is my order.
Or like Starbucks, like, wow, that is so freaking smart.
Yep.
Think about all these people with families and kids, and the kids are having a meltdown, and you just, oh, well, I need 2 things of chicken fingers, and then...
Well, surely they're getting something better than chicken fingers.
I was just giving an example. Children like chicken fingers!
The other thing is that new concept photos were released of Toy Story Land for Hollywood Studios, and I saw some of those. Did you look at them when I sent them to you? Probably not.
Yes, honey.
What I
look
did-
at everything that you sent
What
me.
I did notice is that I think this is going to be a really cool place to be at night
Okay.
because it's going to be obviously open air.
But you like everything at night. Like, this
I
isn't
do,
fair.
But you see that they have the lights strung up there.
Yeah, okay, I did
And
see
may
that.
I make a
Did see that.
prediction? You may never see the Osborne lights again, but you might see something similar to it in Toy Story Land.
Ooh, wow, great prediction. No, I think you're right.
I think something there. And the other thing is that Star Wars Nights were announced that they're coming back for 2019, I think is what it was. But that, I wish we could go to that. Probably won't ever be able to afford it. But
Is that expensive? Is that like a...
it's an extra payment, like it's an after hours event.
Oh, so it's like Mickey's Christmas.
Yeah, kind of similar to that.
Thing,
Yeah. So, but you get to see there's actors and voice actors and all kinds of stuff from Star Wars.
Sounds
there.
like you need to get a raise so that we can go.
Wow. Okay, well that is all we have for you guys tonight. We want to know in the comments section, if you were not watching this live, what the stuff we talked about most interests you. Do you agree?
Who do you think should have got their head chopped off? Ursula or the auctioneer?
Who do you consider Roger Rabbit a major character?
And was that a conspiracy?
And did you like the Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer? We want to know all that in the comments section on YouTube, even here on Facebook. Appreciate you guys watching for even a few minutes tonight. It means a lot that you would take a few minutes just to hop on here and spend some time with us. This is really fun. We like doing it.
We enjoy it.
And interacting with you guys, and we're going to continue to do this. So the new schedule going forward, it used to be we would do these and then upload it to YouTube for Fridays, but now apparently since we're doing this live on YouTube, it's going to be on YouTube right now. So it'll be Monday,
How many times
Thursdays.
did we say YouTube in one
YouTube. It'll be live, but on YouTube, but then, I'm done for the night. Have a good night, Keith. Later. Thank you for chatting with us tonight. I'm struggling. Apparently I'm tired.
You know what the best thing is these people have to leave you, but I get to stay with you all night and listen to you be weird.
Make sure you go visit us on Facebook and Twitter if you have not done so. And please, if you haven't, also check out our YouTube channel where we've got trailer reviews, Disney hauls, trip reports, movie reviews,
Other things Jessica doesn't know about.
random Disney topics. It's all there. Please go check that out. And if you like us, please hit that subscribe button as well. I took your whole spiel from you because you were so mean to me tonight.
It's not mean. I've got to break you down and build you up
That
because
is
I love
true.
you.
That is all we have for you tonight. But until next time, we'll see you real soon.
Bye.